Sure.
So I would request you to, sir, please introduce yourself and give us a small glimpse about how your journey have been in data science, or where you have reached until now.
Sure. So thank you so much for that, Pinjala. Hi everybody. My name is Bhaskar Roy. I've been in the data science AI industry for about 20 years now. Started my career with Genpact. Spent a few years there learning the tricks of the trade, learning the basics of how to work with data, how to manipulate data, how to work with systems to ensure that data can be both taken out as well as decisions can then be made using data as an intelligent input into the system. Post that, I've spent time with organizations like Target and Accenture. For the last 9 years, I've been working with Fractal Analytics. Uh, Done multiple roles here. In my current role, I'm leading a part of the APAC business that focuses squarely on global capability centers and how we can help them drive value for their broader organizations.
Okay, perfect. So if I mean, I'll come to your experience, or how you are dealing with, how you are maneuvering the fractal industry later, fractal company later. I would first like to know, when you started data science, or when did you first come to know about data science? Because of course nowadays data science is still a little bit, has got that hype. But
Yep.
when did you first come to know about data science?
Sure. So this was, I think, sometime during my master's. So I have done a bachelor's in statistics and a master's in economics. While doing the masters, we had interactions with some of the alumni who had passed out over the last few years before us. And that is when the industry of how do you work with data, how do you do the basics of even building out a dashboard or an MIS report kind of started off. And then, of course, there were elements of models that you could build to predict very specific kind of markers or indicators of specific behaviors. So during those interactions is when the formal introduction, I would say, to what is analytics or data science started off. But even before that, right, during my undergrad, while I was doing my undergrad in statistics, we got introduced to how you should look at data in different ways, how you need to look at the context within which that data exists, and what kind of treatment, so to say, you can give to that data to have data start talking to you and giving you inputs that you can then leverage for decision making. So that truly, I think, was my introduction to the world of analytics and data science, which got reaffirmed as I met with people who had been in the industry for some time through the alumni networks that I had access to.
Okay, so now taking reference from your, what you said, just said that when you were in your masters, you came to know. So I'm pretty sure you have faced a lot of challenges while you were trying to grow up the ladder, right? And when you were trying to build your own career. So if I could ask you to point out 3 major challenges, and how did you maneuver those challenges?
Sure. So I would not really call them challenges, right? The key part was the industry itself was very nascent at that point of time. And I think what helped us was people around us who had been in the industry for a few years. They were always more than happy to share their knowledge and help others come up the curve on their understanding of the business, understanding of data, understanding of different business situations.
Mm-hmm.
The key part or the key focus, I think, was how do we increase not just the depth of knowledge on the technical aspects, but also the breadth of knowledge. Breadth in terms of how do you incorporate domain into any sort of work that you're doing. How do you work and interact with people that you can't see, right? Most of us started working with clients who were sitting all across, all around the globe.
Mm-hmm.
It was in the US, UK, Europe, or other locations, which was a new way of working for us. We were always used to being in touch with people that you're interacting with and things around that. So ways of working had to be learned, right? And through all of this, what helped was, of course, the patience and the eagerness of others around us to kind of teach us the right ways of doing things. So those are the 2 key parts, I would say. One, How do you learn the work, both depth and breadth? And second is gaining context around how those decisions make an impact, and ways of working with people that you can't physically be with at that point of time.